the act of taking a human life is universally condemned. Yet, surprisingly, throughout history, the practice of infanticide, deliberate child killing, was prevalent in many societies worldwide. Let us delve into the shadows of ancient practices, where the vulnerabilities of the smallest lives were often highlighted against cultural, economic, and sometimes even ritualistic backdrops. In ancient Rome, infanticide was both a moral dilemma and an accepted social practice. Fathers, the paterfamilias, wielded the power of life and death over their household, deciding the fate of newborns. Sometimes, babies were left on hillside venues, known as exposure sites, ostensibly to be claimed by the gods, thus masking the act of infanticide under the guise of divine acceptance. The fate of these children was uncertain. They either faced imminent death, or in sparse moments of fortune, salvation by strangers. Across the seas, in ancient Greece, the city-state of Sparta took infanticide to a state-mandated level. Spartan society revered physical perfection and strength. Thus, those judged weak or deformed were left on Mount Taygetus, perishing from the elements or taken in by others. Examples starkly illustrating how systemic cultural values could silence compassion. Moving eastward, we uncover differing motivations in Chinese culture where, during the Middle Ages, overpopulation made infanticide a pragmatic choice. Historical records describe how female infants, considered less economically valuable, were sometimes selectively killed to ensure familial prosperity. This practice was not just an act of brutality, but a reflection on deeply ingrained cultural biases toward gender roles. In parts of pre-colonial India, poverty and rigid social stratifications led specific communities to engage in infanticide. Historical accounts suggest the practice cropped up in remote regions, where ritualistic elements were thin veils for population and control, underscoring a tragic commonality across cultures. The fear of scarcity, amid harsh realities and bleak customs. Hope flickered with historical attempts to curtail this practice. The rise of Christianity and its emphasis on the sanctity of life provided refuge. Documents from the early church fathers and imperial edicts demanded protection for the young, influencing a gradual shift toward compassion. In the halls of time, these historical narratives of infanticide serve as chilling reminders of the perils when life itself is valued through such selective and often misogynistic societal lenses. Nonetheless, such stories encourage reflections on moral evolution, showing how circumstances, education, and understanding have transformed societies. As we conclude, the examination of infanticide practices from ancient scrolls provides a profound insight, a testament to humanity's constant struggle between survival and moral responsibility. It is a narrative urging awareness and dialogue, reminding us of our shared history, fraught with shadows, and striving for a more enlightened path. These echoes from the past continue to resonate, compelling us ever forward toward safeguarding every life,